Hello and welcome to Know Exactly Where. In this clip, we're going to learn about project templates. The very first thing we do is to log in with a demo user we created previously, and we navigate to the project's project template screen. In here, we see the list of our project templates. These are here because we had created them previously with this user. Before we actually explain how to create a template, which is a rather simple task, we're going to explain why we would use project templates or when is it useful for them to exist. If you have a project that is a one of a kind, something very singular, you're never going to do the same thing again, you would not need to create a project template. But if you have those kind of projects that you repeat with every client or with every course, if you're a school, for example, and you repeat them one time and then another, and it's the same set of tasks with the same type of roles. In those cases, you would benefit from creating a project template because in those cases, you're going to be having a common core, a skeleton that you're going to be reusing. And of course, every project will be different. We'll have different timelines, we'll have different names under those roles, but you will be able to take advantage of creating a template and reuse it. Creating a template is rather simple. You press the create template button and you give it a name. So that's basically what you need to create a project template. That's the creation as per the simplest form. You create it and that's it. Just here we go to the next page, which is to start defining tasks and task groups and predecessors and roles. We're going to see that in the next clips, but you already have the template created. If you want to see that template, you go back to project templates to see the list that we saw previously, but now you have this logo design template right here. So it has appeared. And here we would be able to rename it. As you can see here, we can edit the name of the template. We can actually call it logo design template just to make a little modification of it. So we do it. We can actually delete it. We're not going to do it, but we would be able to do it. Here we see that we're going to delete it. Actually, templates are going to be used to create projects later on. And here it tells us that deleting a template does not mean deleting the projects that based on that template. So no worries on that arena. And then we have two more buttons. One is to duplicate a template. Let's imagine you have similar things or you have many projects of different types that are quite similar among them. So you would be able to create like a very basic template, duplicate it as many times as you need, and then from those, create as many projects as you need. And finally, you have the button to create a project out of that template. You will also notice that there's a little star which is filled with color. This means that this is a favorite. By default, templates are created as favorites. And by default, also the screen loads the favorites, like filtering by the favorites. If I remove this little star, it means it's no longer a favorite. So when I reload the page, it will seem to have disappeared. But the only thing that happened really is that it's no longer a favorite. So I can click the all button and it will show it again. And I can make it a favorite again. Actually, I can make the rest non-favorites so that the next time that I entered the menu, the only one that is going to show on the screen is the favorite one, in which in this case is the logo design. In the next clips, we're going to see how to create the contents of that template, creating the tasks, the predecessors, and the roles. See you in the next clip.